Hello guys, karibuni katika kipindi cha Hera Podcast. Natumai wiki yenu ilikuwa sawa. Mimi naitwa Nyari Chief, acha mgeni wangu ajitambulishe.
Thank you very much. Malaika Mawendo kama kawaida aka Kotogo Pesa. Nyakwardia chini.
Malaika Mawendo, how was your week?
The week was fine. I'm very happy as a Luo with what maybe I saw on the social media. The cultural practices that Odinga's family carried onto the son, that is Raila Jr. For him to take now the family leadership. Though as per how I understand the ancestral spirits and our culture as well, I'm not that much contented with the process because there were some activities that took place during the ordaining actually that shows a misfortune. They were symbolizing some misfortune. Yeah, so but I'm happy if they actually try to follow what our culture wants us to do.
Niliona kama alinyolewa.
That one was okay
Iyo ina
because
symbolize nini mtu akinyolewa?
hiyo sasa in Luo when you are shaved after the demise of your parent, actually you are removing there is something that you are removing the outer world or the world ile tuseme nini ile ya kwanza, so that you come like you are born again. It's something of that.
Sasa ndio maana alinyolewa.
Yes, he's a newborn according to the culture. So that he comes up strongly to pick and take over the leadership of the family.
So that's why hadi wanawake wenye mabwana zao wamekufa wananyolewa ndio wa come up wakiwa strong.
Yes.
So that is the only thing that you saw on your week?
Yeah, it was nice them practicing our culture, but it never went successfully as per how I understand our culture. Yes. Hiyo sasa sitaingilia sana ni nini ilifanyika, lakini nikiulizwa kwa undani nitaweza kusema.
For me, my week was just there. Sikuwa na anything new. But it was somehow fine. So, our today's topic ni how the Western culture ime influence Africans, especially in Kenya. Unapata Kenya, watu wa Kenya, they want to leave they want to take the Western culture, so they want to abandon hii culture ya Kenya. So what is your take on that?
Okay. When we talk of the Western culture, definitely what we bring on board are the European.
Yeah.
Yes, the European ways or system of work. So it means that the Africa as a whole, and particularly Kenya, we are trying to copy some of the European systems of work, of which some are positive and I can appreciate.
Yeah.
But there are some that actually, even if we practice them, they don't show the real culture in us.
So for me, I want to know more what the Africans they copied on the Western culture. So such as kama gani yenye walinini?
Okay.
I want to know the positives one kwanza.
Number one, when you look at the system of education in Kenya, the system of education in Kenya is changing. And why is it changing? Just because even the government of Kenya is trying to copy from the other systems. Remember, initially, we had not even 844. In the primary level was up to class 7, which ended in the year 1984. Get that? Coming 1985, KCPE, that is the 844 system, was introduced. at the current moment that we are speaking, you are seeing now the 844 system shadowing.
Yeah.
CBC speaking is taking over. Why all these changes? The government is trying to copy the system of the European. This is a European system that is being brought in our country. It means that Kenya as an individual doesn't have its own system of education, but they copy. That is all I can say.
From the beginning ikuwe na hiyo 844.
Yeah, from the beginning the Kenyan system has just been a copyright of the European.
So kama wewe as the victim una hiyo ya sahi
Okay,
ya CBC
to
na
that
gani
to
iko
the
sawa?
level. Okay, that one I appreciate the type, because you find that even in East Africa, in East Africa, you find that the strongest country academically is Kenya. In East Africa, that's a research I've done, and that's why you find there are some people who are just coming. When you go to study in Uganda, it's not easier for you to be accepted in Kenya. You get that?
Yeah.
But in Kenya, you can easily, in Uganda, you can easily get job.
Oh, when you're from Kenya.
When you're from Kenya.
Yeah.
Why? Because they know very well the system of education you have in Kenya is powerful as compared to Uganda and Tanzania.
So CBC ya sahi unaona iko sawa?
So this CBC, okay, this CBC, to me, to some levels, I say it's okay, because it is learner-centered. It is not teacher-centered. It is learner-centered. But because it's giving parents much work that the parents never expected from them. Most of the parents are saying that it's tough. But maybe I may say it is learner-centered. Because you just realize that there are some subjects or subjects that learning areas that were not there initially, but today they were there. During the 844 system, again they faded. Now they are being brought back. But when they are being brought back, they are brought back in a way, in an innovative way, that gives the learner easy work. Things to do with weaving, pottery. You see, those people, they were doing it because they had the skills, but they never learned it in a class. They never did its paperwork. It is something that you see how someone is doing and you do.
Practically.
But here you see, you are taught theoretically first, then you are taken outdoor to do it practically. Who is going to gain much?
The practical.
Yes. So unasomeshwa kwanza, alafu unapelekwa nje unaonyeshwa. Lakini pale ulikuwa unaonyeshwa au kwa unasomeshwa. Yes.
Oh.
You get that? Yes. So there are some things that they were there before, but because they were not advanced, they have been advanced and been brought, so that even if this learner academic wise is not good, but his talent can make him go.
But
because even here, even things to do with the talent and abilities are sharpened.
So mtoto skills zake zinajulikana wapi? Akifika junior secondary. Okay,
akifika junior, hapo ndio sasa si unaona the system is going now to change, whereby now when you join the senior school, you join when you've known the particular area you are going to base.
Oh, so that area ndo unaenda kusomea hapo senior.
You know the area. Kama wewe ni mtu wa STEM, go and base on the STEM.
That's nice.
So to some level, I may say that this system of education, it is learner-centered. It may be working It's only that the parents have not seen its impact. But you cannot see an impact of something before the result is out.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
let them wait for the result. When they see the result not effective, sufficient according to them, then they rebuke it. But if they see the result sufficient, they embrace. So that one, I may say that Western culture, copying Western culture, has brought a positive impact in our country, in education system. You get that?
Yeah.
And when we come even to the to political class, we never had things to do with CG, governor, senator, women representative, the member of county assemblies. These seats were not there. But after the devolution, and you will just come to confirm that this system is working well or better somewhere in the Western region or in the European countries. It's maybe working better somewhere. You get that point? Yeah. Yes. That is why you find that these our prominent leaders, they are trying to cope up with this system so that they upgrade the country, so that this country can also reach to a certain level that it can be seen worldwide as the most developed country by changing the system. And how do they change the system? By copying the Western culture. Then they bring it here, they embrace it, it works. You see, nowadays, when things to do with seats to do with governor, senator, in fact, people were totally confused. In reality, and you will realize that. I want to tell you today. Go and do your research. In the beginning, when the devolution was beginning, most of the people ran to Senate, thinking that a senator is powerful than a governor, only to realize later that the governor is the president of the county, and the governor has got more powers than the senator. That is why you find that people are changing their political seats. Kuna wenye walikuwa senators wakadump wamerudi kuvai governor's seat. Why? Because they want to be seen as more powerful in the counties. So by the time this thing was coming to the ground, people never understood. Even the MCAs themselves they never knew their responsibilities. But with the time, nowadays, they are ready. They are doing they are carrying out their responsibilities. Lakini zile ulikuwa hata saa hii kuna wenye hawajui responsibilities za MCA, hawajui kutofautisha responsibilities za MCA ama na za MP. For example, when it comes to roads, which type of roads are supposed to be maintained by the member of National Assembly, and which types of roads are supposed to be maintained by the member of County Assembly. Even to date, some people still don't understand.
But
why? This thing came, it was copied, we implemented it.
Yeah.
Now, they are learning at their places of work. But I appreciate their learning. Nowadays, I don't see confusion. Lakini the first 5 years of devolution, our leaders were totally confused in their respective seats.
So the nini were copied
more so
kazi yao.
More so they said the MCAs, the senators and the governors were totally confused.
Kazi yao
because they never understood. You can be told, but you have not practiced it. Now you don't know how it's done. But is it working?
Yeah,
of course, it's working. So I may say, I may embrace that we copy the Western culture to some levels, because nowadays you see politics goes to the grassroots, lakini kitambo hakukuwa na sauti ya mwananchi hapa chini iweze kusikika huko juu, haingewezekana. So copying the Western culture, that is also an impact, a positive impact of Western culture in our country. You get that? Mm-hmm. Then when it comes to education, not education but communication. Mm-hmm. Okay, communication in 2 dimensions. We have got a positive impact and a negative impact
in communication.
This is in communication sector. The Western culture, okay, it has made the communication to be easier. We can access information easily through internet. Mm-hmm. We appreciate that. But are people not seeing our culture being eroded? The community cultures, the ways of life are being eroded.
Through communication.
Through Western culture. If I may ask you, how often do you speak your mother tongue at home?
Not that often. But tunaongeanga.
But most of the time, the language of communication remains either English or Kiswahili. Mm-hmm. Why so? We are embracing these people's culture, living alone ours.
But it is good.
Huh?
Your child can express himself.
I don't deny that. Chief, I don't deny that. The problem is putting it now in the front line, leaving your mother language behind. It means that even you yourself, you are eroding your culture.
How important is that mother tongue? Is mother tongue important?
Mtu
mwenye anaongea lugha yao inamsaidia na nini?
But did you know that there are some cultures that will never be changed in particular communities? So you want to tell me it's just okay when you give birth to your child, then you introduce English and Kiswahili as the first languages to the child?
Yeah.
To an extent that this learner or this child wants to grow up without knowing the mother language.
Yeah. Kwani mother language iko important aje?
Then
make me understand.
Then I term you as a bad omen to the Luo nation.
Okay, make me understand. Hiyo mother tongue mtoto akijua lugha ya mama inamsaidia na nini? Mtoto akijua lugha ya mamake, hiyo mother language inamsaidia na?
So you want to tell me that you don't know the importance of you knowing your language?
I don't know. Kitambo tulikuanga tunaambiwa ati you should know your mother language, ndio ukienda huko ushago shosho yako asisumbuke kuambia fanya iku speak English na Kiswahili. But now mashosho wanajua hizo English and Kiswahili. Mbona sasa nifunze mtoto wangu ajue mother language?
Which type of language is Sheng?
Sheng?
Yes.
English combined na Kiswahili. English ikikuwa combined na Kiswahili.
Are you not seeing youths nowadays now even getting addicted to it to an extent that even they are almost becoming linguistically handicapped?
Hiyo ni ukweli. That's true.
Because you may find those youths that you find speaking English, that is maybe not English but Sheng, you find that they are getting addicted to an extent that even in their schools, respective schools, they find it difficult
to speak in English, fluent English and Kiswahili.
Writing. There is written language and spoken language, my friend. You better be handicapped in a spoken language. But when it comes to written, my friend, you should be fluent. You should be fluent. That is when now we will know what the brain contains when it comes to written, not spoken.
But Sheng can be understood by anyone. Ukienda kwa office, you want to apply a job, obvious hapo kwa panel in that table uwezi kosa your peer, yani mtu jenzi mwenzako. Ukisema Sheng ataelewa.
Thank you.
So mother tongue, how okay, nikienda kwa panel kwa table niende interview. Obviously naweza kosa Mjaluo or that other tribe. How will I express myself?
Thank you. I want to ask you a simple question. When it comes to your CV, when it comes to language, how many languages do you write?
True.
Which one?
English and Kiswahili.
You are very wrong.
Language in CV?
You should start with your language. Luo.
Nowadays.
Then English and Kiswahili.
Nowadays.
Luo, English, Kiswahili. The reason as to why people decided to omit their language is because of the tribalism in the offices.
Oh, okay. Now
But
I'm getting you.
Officially, you need to indicate your mother language in a CV.
Also, Luo,
You
English,
are a Kenyan
Kiswahili.
of which tribe? Si tuko na nationality.
Yeah.
You want to tell us you are a Kenyan. Of which community? That is why there's session of language is there. You are a Kenyan. From which community? I come from a Luo community. So I start by introducing my community language. Then I go to the Western languages.
Also
But
that,
because of the tribalism that has taken control of the offices, we decide to dash
omit
it.
Oh. So unaona, that means
Kwa sababu kuna mwenye akishaona hapa Luo. Na saa zingine unatafuta kazi kwa na mwenye ako hapo ni tribe yake, hawataki Wajaluo.
Oh, yeah.
Like I am not afraid to say that one of my boss said that I will ensure that Luos are not employed in this place of work. And as at the current moment that I'm speaking, 4 Luos have been dismissed. In a span
He was
of 3
serious.
In a span of 3 months, 4 Luos were dismissed after uttering such. So tell me, if you indicate in your CV that you're a Luo and you want to win a chance in that place of work, will you?
You won't.
So have I told you the reason why people don't indicate their community languages in their CVs?
But it's somehow you are coming back to my point. It is not that important.
No, it is very important. Mnyachif, what I want you to understand is that I said, and I will still say, that the tribalism in the offices where we search jobs is too high, to an extent that even if you don't indicate it there,
by the way, your name.
they will check the name, they will check the copy of your ID. Or don't you think some people miss job just because of their tribes?
That's true.
Yes.
Also, so your child must know the mother language. That is what you are trying to say.
There are some times that your mother language rescues you. I don't want to mention the periods, but even in our country, Kenya, there was a time that your ID could rescue you. Ukipatikana wewe ni tribe fulani na hao tribe fulani wamekupata, wanakuchapa. Ukipatikana wewe ni tribe fulani, wanakupatia ambiguous community terms for pronunciation.
By just speaking the language.
Just speaking the language, then you are let to go. If you can't speak that language, you are not one of us.
So mother language
you
is
suffer.
important.
Mother language is something very important.
Even nowadays.
Embrace mother language in your children. Let parents embrace mother tongue to their children as they grow up. Tuache kuwapatia Western culture priority too much to an extent that even we are eroding our culture.
But sasa you learn.
Then, in the same culture, look at how people are dressed today.
I mean, on a dressing code, it's
Iko
nice.
sawa.
Yeah, it
is
is.
according to you.
Yeah, iko tu sawa.
Dress of my choice is just okay.
Yeah.
Where even ladies walk with pants just along the road. You are just okay. Huh? You are just okay. Huh? Walking in a miniskirt at the homestead where you are married with your father, your in-laws. You are just okay.
But in-law akona wife yake.
No.
There we are not okay. Walking
No.
with a miniskirt.
No.
If my father
It has got no problem. But does it have respect that you have to show your parents and your in-laws? Does it have respect? I'm not much concerned with maybe the modes of dressing or whichever. I am for respect.
wearing a miniskirt.
You have
when
to respect
father-in-law is there.
yourself. You want to put on a miniskirt that does not even reach your knees. Huh? You are with your in-laws. You are seated.
Okay.
You are also storytelling with your in-law, seeing your thighs. Are they supposed to be seen by your father or in-law or by your husband?
Okay, by my husband. But Apple, there is no dressing
So-
code. There we have respect.
So, it means that the Western culture has distorted the respect we should be having during dressing. It has totally distorted the dressing code that we should be having to show respect. Copying of Western culture has totally eroded that respect. It is not there nowadays. Mtu anatembea sijui na booktop. Unaita aje? Booktop. Siriria. And it is comfortable. Living all this space without.
Hapo ikwangi. Kwani kutembea.
Anavaa kitu inafikia so does it even, do you even show respect to your own body? Are you respect?
I've covered the private parts. No, but I've covered the private parts.
Do you know what privacy is? When you are asked the major private parts that you should be respecting in your body, what do you cover first?
May just know only two private parts. Only.
Take this scenario, take this story.
Yeah.
When hyena and the hare went to bathe along the riverbank late in the evening, unfortunately their in-laws were passing. Each and every one of them had to cover the private part. The hyena covered that private part, the hare covered the face.
Yeah. That means kila mtu akona private part yake. Everybody akona private part yake basi. Kila mtu akona private part yake.
Okay.
Okay, what do you know by privacy?
My entire body should remain a private property to me. My entire body should be my private property
To you.
to me. That when you want to touch it,
Ask for permission.
only when permission is granted. Yes. So, Western culture has eroded us linguistically, has eroded the dressing code. Nowadays, people dress according to how they feel, embarrassing their elders, shaming people whom they should honor.
But hapo kwa dressing code, you just dress according to the occasion you are going. Is there any problem with that? Obvious mtu azienda church na sidiria na mini skirt.
Don't you see some go to churches even in book tops?
Those who are possessed, they want to be born again.
No, I'm asking you. Huh? Do you want to tell me that people don't even attend some churches in mini skirts?
They do.
Then what are you trying to... So is that a dressing code for a church? Just as you said that you are dressed according to the occasion.
Yeah.
Huh? But some people dress in a manner that even sitting down becomes a problem to them. Sitting down becomes a problem to them because they have dressed on badly. Because they are copying the Western culture in social medias. By following the norm of my dress, my choice. We shouldn't be there. If your dress is of your choice, know very well that you have got some people whom you are supposed to be honoring.
By the way.
Know very well that there are some people who they will not request respect from. So, just as I was saying, Western culture has made other cultures in this country to fade. Like, for instance, okay, why do people go for circumcision commonly? We Luos, we don't go for circumcision because it is our culture. Huh? And a Luo should not be forced to circumcise because that is not his culture. We go for circumcision because it was brought by the Western people as a way of reducing the risks of contracting HIV.
So it was not a culture.
It is not a culture in our Luo land. Circumcision is not a culture, and therefore those who are making noise on social medias that Wajaluo waende watahiri kwanza, wacha niwaambie leo, our culture is not to circumcise. Yes, so we only circumcise ourselves to reduce the risk of contracting HIV/AIDS at a rate of 60% according to how they say it. Yeah. Yes. So, copying of Western culture has brought positive impacts, and at the same time it has brought negative impacts. And the impacts are very many that we cannot discuss today unless we carry this session forward.
Yeah, so as we end the show, can you tell us your parting shot?
Okay. In my cutting short, we have seen systems that are working smartly and they were copied from the Europeans. Let them be maintained. Let them be kept. Because maybe our leaders wants to keep our nation somewhere in the world. So let them be kept. Like in the education system, it's working. We were born when the European culture is working here. It's only now that they are bringing some advance. They are integrating it now, which is not bad. It's working. But the sectors or areas that Western culture is distorting our community cultures, or is making us now lose direction and lose focus as a community, we abandon. Let us abandon. If you want to dress in a decent way that can make you feel comfortable and presentable in any platform. Yeah. And let us stop practicing things that are totally against our culture, and we know very well that they cannot work well with us.
But sometimes it's good to take a risk.
Okay, it's true, because they do say take a risk. If you want your problems to end, somebody will send you to the forest to go and kill an elephant. And two results, either of these two results will be there. Your problems will end. That's the reality. Huh? When you go to kill an elephant, your problems shall be ending. Huh? And when the elephant turns against you and kills you, your problems will be ending as well. You get that point?
Yeah.
And that is where Western culture is taking us. It can end our problems by solving them. And they can end our problems by killing us. Not killing us, making us dying, but killing our cultures as a community. So, I surrender my case.
My parting shot is you dress according to the occasion and don't let the Western culture to make our culture, African culture, to shade. Have a nice time.